In this video, we'll see together when to use the tenses in French, and more precisely, we will see le passé simple de l'indicatif. So, le passé simple de l'indicatif, the first important thing that we need to say about it is that it is a simple past tense. And by simple, well, we mean that it's not a compound tense like le passé composé or like le plus que parfait. These compound tenses in French, it only means that you will have to use the auxiliary avoir or être to build them. In the case of passé simple, well, it will be just your verb that you will have to transform, and then you will combine it with the endings appropriate for each person's. It is used to describe an action that took place and was completed in the past. Now, it's extremely important to emphasize on this was completed in the past because clearly it's something, an event, an action that took place and it's no longer taking place now. So it's not in the present at all. And the last thing, for this page is that it is used mainly in writing as a narrative tense. So in most of the cases, you will encounter le passé simple when you start to read books. We don't use le passé simple when we talk. So let's see now a few examples. Je vins au travail. So as you can see here, this is the verb venir, je vins au travail. So this is my point. If you don't master yet le passé simple and you want to master it, I've been making some videos covering the construction of the different groups because it's better that way. So please have a look at them if you really want to master it because it's a tricky one. Second example, il partit de chez lui vers 9 heures. So the verb is partir, and then it's the third person of the singular. Il partit de chez lui vers 9 heures. Elle naquit dans cette belle ville. Elle naquit dans cette belle ville. So one more time, je vins au travail. So as you can see here, it's one verb, so it's not a compound tense. Il partit de chez lui vers 9 heures. So now you can see that we use it and clearly it's connected to an action, an event that took place in the past, and it's always in the past now, it's not in the present. And this one, elle naquit dans cette belle ville, something that you could read quite easily. The verb is naître, and then this is the third person of the singular. Elle naquit dans cette belle ville. And one last thing for le passé simple de l'indicatif, it is used to express successfully completed events. And this is quite interesting because, look, elle compléta toutes les missions qu'on lui confia. So it's quite interesting because in this sentence, clearly you can see that this part was anterior, so it was the first thing. She was given some assignment and she completed them, so this one happens after. But still, it's totally possible in that case to use passé simple in both of the cases. So, elle compléta toutes les missions qu'on lui confia.